Thought we'd give the fly rod a go today, see if we can catch a few small bluegill. Stick with me. A little windy. Makes things interesting when you got a fly rod. Just got to use it to your advantage if you can. There we go. First one. Little one. They're a little bigger than this yesterday when I was here. Well, that's because that is a bass. There you go, buddy. Hey, we start out with a bass. There we go. Start out with bluegill. Tell you, they're getting up here to spawning. Males are still up in here close. They've been this way for a while, so not a huge bluegill, but hey, they're a lot of fun on a fly rod. There we go. Hey, that's a little better fish. Yeah, maybe not a lot better. Yeah, about the same. He was just out in deeper water, maybe, so he was taking it better. Yeah, you ain't bigger than the other one. What I'm using, guys, is just a small rubber spider, little black spider, rubber legs, and it's sort of floating, but not really, because once it's out there enough, it starts sinking down just a little, but that seems to be what's working. Worked yesterday, back here doing it again today. There we go. Oh, man. Might not have been a bluegill. That was a pretty good little fight there. Yeah, that might have been a bass. There we go. Look at that time. Oh, I lost him too. Doggone it. That's two decent little fish I've lost. There we go. See if we can keep this one on. Lost the last two. Oh, this decent little fish. There we go. Nice little bass on the fly rod. Yeah, still. They don't seem very big when you catch them on a bait cast with a crankbait, but they feel a lot bigger when you get them this size with a little fly rod, huh? There you go. Decent little bass on a fly rod. Yeah, you feel a lot better than when I'm catching them with a bait caster. There we go. I don't think there's bluegill. Another little bass, I think. Oh yeah. A little better than the last one. You know, 8-9 inches. There we go. Another one. Now, this one's going to be a bluegill. Nice little handful there. So, there we go. That's a little, probably more of a sunfish or a hybrid, I guess, between the bluegill. See a little bigger mouth. A little coloring on the fins, a little bit different. Probably a cross in there somewhere between green sunfish and bluegill. Though I'm not a fisheries expert, so who knows. There we go. There we go. There's a nice one. Oh, that was a bass. And a jumper to boot. I'll tell you what, it'll be a lot of fun catching bass under 12 inches long when you're using a fly rod. There we go. It's going to be a dink day. You might as well use a rod that'll make them feel a whole lot bigger. All right, I guess we better discuss what I'm catching these on. Who says you can't fish soft plastics on a fly rod? You guys know I love soft plastics. Well, this is a small Berkeley power bait worm. Usually has a round red thing on the head. I nip off about 2/3 of it. Put it on a straight hook, and we're fishing soft plastics with a fly rod. Nothing like it. All the fly rod purists are now cringing them somewhere, but hey, I'm catching fish and I have a lot of fun. Now let's go catch some more. There we go. Well, a little bluegill. Should come to the worm. Can't all be bass, right? This little chunky thing. Oh, you're fat. Well, guys, fly rod and soft plastics for bass and bluegill. I guess you know I love plastic worm fishing, so it doesn't take a whole lot for me to go from a small spider to soft plastics with my fly rod. Hey, caught a few bass, caught a few bluegill. That was kind of fun. In case these interest you, I'm gonna get up and show you. It's the Berkeley power bait. That's the little worms I was using. It's called them a floating 3/8 centimeter mice tails. Red natural. I have seen them come in other colors too, so that must use mice tails. That's what they call them. Anyway, that's what I was using. Caught some bass. I'll tell you what, I've been catching a lot of dinks lately, but dinks on a fly rod feel a whole lot better than dinks on a bait casting rod. There is no doubt about that. So anyway, thanks for sticking with us. Subscribe to our channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.